Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today we're going to do a little DIY. We are going to make a little manifestation oil that we can roll on our pulse points, our neck, and all that so that we can breathe in those magical essential oils and help us propel us towards our goals. So for me, I work heavily on scent. You know, I love things that are tactile. I love scent and anything that will remind me of my goals and the things that I want to achieve and that I want to do. So as you guys know, I do make little oils in my shop. I do make room and body sprays. I do have salves and things like that. I do really rely on my herbs, but I also rely on my essential oils to not only, do some of the mundane things like it smells nice, but also I specifically use certain essential oils and certain herbs in my practice because it's intentional. I want to create something, I want to do something magical. And so let's go ahead and do that today. So I'm going to show you guys one of my personal recipes for manifestation. And actually I got three of these cute little roll-on ditties from actually one of my subscribers here. So thank you, Sumi. And it already came with these little citrine chips inside, and citrine has been showing up a lot lately, and that's really not a crystal that I have really used a bit. Like I don't really work with sunstone or citrine, but it just keeps showing up. And so I'm going to be making a manifestation oil, as you can see, a little roll-on, using this citrine as inspiration. So my essential oils and my carrier oil are going to sit inside here with these little citrine pieces, and it's going to be freaking awesome. So let me put the cap back on there. And actually in here is like my little witchy recipe book. So we are going to pop on over to our essential oil here, our little manifestation oil. And as you can see, I've kind of written down things as like the base and the middle and the top notes that I use, and all of that. So I'm going to put that off to the side just as reference while we do this. Okay, so what are you going to need for your manifestation oil? Well, first you're going to need a positive mindset. You're going to have to set an intention before you get any of these magical items. So make sure that intention is set. That's for me. This manifestation oil is going to help me utilize my voice, utilize my solar plexus, making sure that I'm grounded. It's going to help protect me, and it's going to help me basically dig in my heels, dig my heels into things that I want to create and do, and it's going to help alleviate those barriers so I can just like burst right through and just keep going forward, keep moving forward. So I do have my carrier oil here. As you can see, this is actually sunflower oil. I feel that it creates the least amount of contradictory scent, it doesn't really battle my essential oils. I could use olive oil, but for me, olive oil has like a little bit of a scent to it, and I just feel like sunflower oil works best on my skin. Okay, my top note, I'm going to be using honeysuckle, and honeysuckle is good for bringing in success. Of course, I'm going to be doing the work, but I want to kind of give myself a little bit of a push of that, success. For my middle notes, I'm actually going to be using Hawaiian ginger and pine. So ginger specifically for courage and for kind of that fiery energy, and pine for protection. I know that you can use pine for many other things, but that is my intention with this oil. I'm running out of lemon here, so I have a little bit of a backup lemon, but my base note is going to be purification. I basically want these barriers to fall, and I want to be protected, and I want to be courageous as I move through into success, hence why I am putting them in the order that I am. Okay, so if you're wondering how many drops I'm going to do of each, and by the way, I have my little pipettes here. For my base note, I'm going to be using 10 drops of the lemon here. For my middle note, it would be another 10 drops, but because I'm using 2, I'm going to split it in half. So it's going to be 5 drops of ginger and 5 drops of pine. And then for my top note, I want to use 6 drops, so 6 drops of honeysuckle. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So we take our little top off here and actually just wiggle this thing out. Ta-da! Now you have access to the inside. La-ti-da. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting these oils in. All right, so that's it, you guys. That was my manifestation oil. Like I said, it's just super easy to create. You know, I know that you can get these little roller bottles online pretty cheap actually, but you know, it was nice that I was gifted this one and it had the little citrine pieces in it, and so I took that as inspiration. And there is some stuff that I am going to need for this specifically, hence why I had it down in my recipes. So I'm happy to share it with you guys. Hopefully, you know, maybe you have these essential oils laying around, but remember, like even with me, when I watch other people's videos, and sometimes, you know, I use that as inspiration. I don't actually follow other people's recipes like verbatim. I tend to tweak them to my own personal liking, and you should do the same. So maybe you don't have little citrine pieces, or maybe you don't have all of these essential oils. You can create something, you know, based on what you do have. You know, if you are a witch, you are a magical practitioner, you utilize your environment. What do you actually have available? What crystals do you have available, and how could you tweak it a little bit for your personal needs? So anyway, I hope you give this a go. You know, of course, with any oils that you know, use or anything, just make sure that you test it a little bit first before directly just applying it all willy-nilly on your skin, because some people do have sensitive skin and they do have reactions. And for me, the only thing I would ever react to is papaya, but other than that, I don't have any. I do not have sensitive skin. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, any thoughts or ideas. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. Not only do I have a plethora of readings, but I also have my room and body sprays. I have my salves, my bracelets that I make. I also have, you know, other little things that I make in my shop. And oh, I also have my Wally's World Oracle, which was community created and community funded May of last year. And I have my Leon Mystery School. Yes, I am the head mistress of the Leon Mystery School, so definitely check that out. Lots of courses, Mayan astrology, working with the ancestors, utilizing tarot for past lives, learning to work with crystals, learning to also bridge the gap between science, spirituality, and crystals. How to dive into love spells and herbs and essential oils and all that good stuff. So many wonderful teachers that actually you might recognize from here on YouTube. And they have 4-week courses full of videos, audio, PDFs, lots of different stuff. And you get to meet with your teacher one-on-one once a week for those 4 weeks. And you get a certificate of completion at the end. So it's totally a good deal. And you get to expand your metaphysical knowledge. So definitely check that out. And if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.